Hey, what's up, guys? And I'm back for another stream today. I am doing this in two parts, I think, because I'm not gonna finish this game in one day. I think it's 4.5 hours, and I'm just gonna split it up into 2 days so that I don't know. So we have two videos on it, I guess. We're gonna get right on into it. This game looked cool. Hopefully I'll be into it. Like, the scenery looked beautiful. I hope it lives up to expectations. If we find ourselves with a desire that nothing in this world can satisfy, the most probable explanation is that we were made for another world. C.S. Lewis.
Lazarus?
Yes? Who is this?
It's me, Ludmilla. Listen, you have to come home.
Aww.
Ludmilla? What happened?
It's Mom. She's dead.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
She hanged herself.
God damn it. Are you telling me the truth?
You think I'd lie about such a thing? She's dead, Lazarus. She's hanging by a rope in the closet. Oh my God. I'm so scared. It's dark and raining and I'm all by myself. What do I do?
What do you do? Why the hell did you call me in the first place? Call the damn police or an ambulance.
Please tell me you'll come home.
I can't come home right now.
What? What the hell do you mean? You have to come home. Our mother is dead and you just...
Listen, I can't. Not now. I have a job and it's not the sort of thing I can walk away from.
The hell with your job. You left me and Mom just as Father did. You're a selfish bastard.
Listen, if I could, I would come right away, but I really can't. I'll be home by Christmas, okay?
No, it's not okay at all. You have to come at once. I can't wait that long. I'm all by myself here. Why can't you understand?
I'm sorry.
Right. Are you there? Lazarus? No. No! What do I do? You bastard.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. Charles Baudelaire. Or Baudelaire.
This old place I left when I turned 16. I didn't miss it. Why the hell didn't I just come to the funeral? That last job was a mess. And now, I need to lay low for a while. I hope at least my sister will forgive me. I should have brought some flowers. She must be expecting me. Aside from going to work, she never leaves the apartment. Ludmilla? I'm home.
Dearest brother, as you can see, I'm not home. I've grown hateful of this place since that horrible night. I'll be at the cemetery, lighting a candle at our mother's grave. I hope I'll catch the bus back before 9 p.m. If not, don't worry. I'm all grown up now. I can watch after myself. Sometimes I have that feeling of jumping on a train and going far, far away. Who knows? Perhaps I'll buy myself a ticket tonight. Don't worry about me. I have taken the risk to leave the entrance door unlocked for you. See you, hopefully, soon. Your sister, Ludmilla. Find the first document achievement. Just trying to see, make sure, explore around here. Funeral.
Strange.
Prayer for deliverance from evil. The role of the church in modern culture. Blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, or stand in the way of sinners, or sit in the seat of mockers. Okay.
Often called a dictator, the new president has won the people's vote of confidence through unprecedented measures. In his latest speech, he announced the increase of the minimum wage by 70%. For millions of people, the Christmas celebrations turn to feasts as the increased income brings a complete life change for them. The measure measure has also put an end to the protests organized by the opposition, who are still outraged by another decision by the president, closing the borders. As you may know, the decision was taken earlier this month, and as a consequence, no one can leave the country without given permission.
My dear child, even if your memories of your father are vague, I hope you remember how loving he was. You do, don't you? A gentle man, always ready to give his life for all of us. Lazarus, my dearest son, I understand your frustration and resentment toward us. But believe me, it's not easy for us either. Your sister and I are alone against a world that does not see us with good eyes. The people are gossiping. I want you to come home. Let the three of us be together again. You, me, and Ludmilla. Sorry, I totally forgot how to pronounce that. We could mobilize and find Vladimir. Let's convince your father to come home. Oh, how I wish I could. Our love was sincere, some would say obsessive even. Lazarus, don't be like your father. Don't leave us all alone. Come home. God bless you, Mom. Okay, there.
This was my father's typewriter. After he left us, our mother started writing weird religious poems and giving them to the neighbors. Made us look like a family of fanatics.
My dear children, I'm alone. I'm hurt. I'm old. I feel like my fight will be over soon. But I still feel in the depths of my soul that I will not close my eyes until I hug my beloved Vladimir once more. I will never understand why he did what he did. Faith in God has messed with his mind. What sort of man, father of 2 children, leaves his family and goes to the monastery to become a monk? I believe in God too, yes. Know that. It is not just for show that I hang icons on the walls of my house. It is not just because I'm bored that I go to church. It is not that I don't have anything better to do than to burn incense all day long. Father Abraham knows me well. He also knows your father, but he doesn't say a word. Why? Dear God, you do understand my suffering, don't you? I'm so close to him, yet still so far. Dear God, hear my prayer. Bring Vladimir back home to his wife and children. Together we will build you a monastery like no other. Mom. Okay. So I'm gonna write down these documents in case, I don't get them all. And I have to remember which ones I already have grabbed. Okay.
Quite a lot of pills. Mom had a disturbing addiction to painkillers. Ludmilla should have thrown them away.
Ludmilla. Okay. Got it.
Increasing the minimum wage by...
Often called a dictator, the new president has won the people's vote of confidence through unprecedented measures. In his latest
Pretty
speech,
tree.
he announced the increase of the minimum wage by
I don't think there's
70%
anything else in this
for
room.
millions of
Wait.
people.
I'm at the cemetery. I'll be home soon, Ludmilla. Those religious depictions make me feel uncomfortable.
Also put an end to the protests organized
Damn
by
it.
the
Holy
opposition.
crap, that's
I should
weird.
find a new
Still
light
outraged
bulb.
by another decision by the president, closing the borders. As you may know, the decision was taken earlier this month, and as a consequence, no one can leave the country without given permission.
Okay. All right. It wouldn't let me go that way.
This is the place where my mother took her life.
Oh, here's a light bulb. Shut that room for privacy. Wait, I shut myself in. Alright, let's shut it now. Now we can use that bulb in here. There we go. Oh, here's a key. Perfect. No, I can't get out of there. Fine. Oh. What is this? Oh, old camera. I remember this old thing. This camera reminds me of the first beating I took from Dad. I was around 14 years old. A distant relative visited us on Christmas and brought this thing as a present. Even though today it might not be worth much, it was quite an expensive camera back in the old days. This thing would require a film cartridge, and we only had one. Dad quickly used it to take some pictures of us. However, I remember he wasn't impressed and threw them away. He said that we'd rather not keep memories of our family, as there was nothing special about us. Well, that's harsh. I never understood what he meant, but I would often take the camera and pretend to take pictures of Mom and Dad and even of Ludmilla, who was just a toddler at the time. Once I surprised Dad when he came back from work, pretending to take a picture of him. He lashed at me and slapped me, throwing the camera out the window. He started repeating that our family does not deserve to be preserved in memories, since we are just worthless scums, that we are wretches and sinful. I never understood his rage, but I forgave him. I searched for the camera that night and found it. I've tried to put it back together, but to no avail. A few days later, Dad left.
My mother always said she'd like to die listening to the ticking of this clock. But in the end, she hanged herself in the storage closet.
Oh, they let me in here. Oh, 'cause the key. Okay. Father Abraham told me that my belief in God has reached an unhealthy level, that I should break ties with the past and forget everything, to forget my beloved Vladimir, that I should stop stuffing the walls of my house with paintings of saints, and stop burning incense twice a day. What kind of devilish advice is that? What sort of priest thinks like this? This man is an apostate, anathema. I will never set foot in that cursed church again. Never. I will make this house a real monastery. It will be the perfect place to serve God. To hell with this. Even Ludmilla has started to misbehave lately. She doesn't even cover her head when she leaves the house. What a shameless child. And now she's in cahoots with Father Abraham. He twisted my daughter's mind and urged her to take me to the clinic for a psychiatric checkup. That damn fool. She has no idea how much I sacrificed for the good of this family. Oh, Vladimir, if you only knew how much I want you to come back. So that one's Mom's paranoia.
Me, back in the day. My little sister, Ludmilla.
Oh, that's locked. This place isn't, though. Kitchen.
So I understand that we have 5 more minutes. Okay, let's talk about Father Abraham, all right? Everyone knows him, but not everyone knows about his past. This is important because
What's a
you'll
kitty?
certainly meet him.
So cute.
Dear fellow citizens,
should
just
give
by
the kitty
looking out
better
the
food.
window...
How on earth can you eat this thing? It looks like it's stood here for days. The stench is overwhelming. What the hell, Ludmilla?
Us, the taxpayers, a fortune. This man...
Hello?
What do you want?
Lazarus, you finally arrived.
Yes, a few moments ago. I thought you'd be home. Where are you?
I'm beside our mother.
Are you still at the cemetery? You should hurry up and catch a bus or else...
Don't worry, I can handle it on my own.
Listen, I brought you money. Enough to start a new life somewhere else. I want you to know that I am very sorry.
There's no need to be sorry. I have forgiven you already, Lazarus. We all make mistakes from time to time. I have my own sins.
Oh, thank you. Listen, you should hurry up. It's cold and dark already. By the way, where are you calling from? Ludmilla? Are you still there? Hello?
Ooh. Okay, back to the kitchen.
You look a little rough, old boy. I hate to break this to you, but you fit perfectly in this old, decrepit place.
Wow. No, don't leave the door open. The cat's here. Don't want it jumping out into traffic. I was like, what is that, a menu? Okay.
My sister seems to be lazier than me.
Strange, isn't it? These days it seems that even the simplest things are better understood when written, not when spoken. I remember each Christmas you visited Mom and me. How'd you bring us expensive gifts? Money, clothes, jewelry. We sold it all. Some of it we gave to charity. We didn't need any of it. Sometimes I sit and think where you get all this stuff from. Valuable antique objects. We cared little for money. We just wanted to have someone close to us. A paternal figure. Someone who to speak to. Whom to speak to. Someone on whose shoulder we could cry. Yet you thought you could fulfill this need by showering us every so often with money. You understood nothing. You did exactly like our father. I like that this one has a lot of documents. I don't know why, I just really like getting the whole story. I don't want to leave
Yeah,
this kitty.
that's enough.
Aw, you don't want to pet the cat again? But I want a kitty. I want the kitty. Fine, can leave. Reluctantly,
It's locked,
though.
but I see a dim light coming from inside.
Where's another key? I want to explore. Did I miss anything in here? There's just gloves sitting right there. There's a part of a key. Yellow train key. Where's the train key to? Whoa, that was not there earlier. Nice.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. Let's get out of here. Where's the cat? Gotta open the door for the cat. Okay, now it's normal in here. What is that key to? It said it was to a train. Unless I get really stuck, I'm not looking up anything. Takes the fun out of things. I don't get it. I'm jumping out the window. Okay. Never mind. That doesn't do me any good.
There are cracks on this wall, and a foul stench is coming from behind.
I'm gonna have to look it up, aren't I? Let me open up that door before. I'll keep that open just 'cause I've already been in here, but
This is madness. She even locked the bathroom door.
dang. Ew. No wonder she locked the bathroom door.
What the hell is this thing?
I don't know, but she locked the bathroom door for a good reason.
Am I losing my mind? What the devil was that? I should call the police right away.
What is What are the police gonna do with that thing?
Hello, what's your emergency?
You need to send someone. There's a creature in my bathroom.
Are they gonna be like, you're under arrest because you're gross?
A hideous monster. Something like,
Sir, please calm down and try to speak louder.
I can't speak louder. The thing is right next to me, just behind the door. There's a horrible thing there. The earthquake must have caused it to come out. It's sticking out of the toilet, and there's black stuff smeared on the walls. Please send someone.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to calm down and back away from the door. Try to arm yourself with a knife if possible.
Are you kidding? It's a bloody monster. How would a knife help me? Damn you, just send someone. Oh God, it's happening again.
Please calm down. You are not the only emergency. There are reports from all over the city about abnormal activities and strange occurrences. You are not our first priority.
No, no, damn you.
See? Told you. Ah, okay, what's going on? Get me out of here. Where's that cat? Is it too late to jump out the window?
Help! Help! Somebody help me open this damned door! No!
Who dat? Who's Martha? Excuse me, why'd you shut the door on me? I just want to know. I just want to talk. Where did Martha go? Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, that's cool. It's moving. Well, it's burning, but I mean, like, the picture's moving. Father, I thank you that you have heard me. I knew that you always hear me, but I said this for the benefit of the people standing here, that they may believe that you sent me. When he had said this, Jesus called in a loud voice, Lazarus, come out. The dead man came out, his hands and feet wrapped with strips of linen and a cloth around his face. Jesus said to them, take off the grave clothes and let him go.
I must be hallucinating. This is rather disturbing. I'm not staying here any longer. I'm going after Ludmila at the cemetery, and then we'll go straight to a motel. To hell with this damned place. I left the apartment immediately. I drove on the muddy roads towards the Kalima region, where my mother was buried. I was overwhelmed by an unexplainable rush of anxiety, fearing for my sister's safety.
You left that cat alone? To hell with this place. Complete Act 1. Oh, you didn't let me read the quote. Same evening, an hour later.
The decision to close the country's borders has sparked controversy, especially among ordinary people. The fact that only rich citizens with political connections seem to have access to documents that would allow them to leave the country at any time has enraged the public opinion. For those less fortunate, it seems the only way to obtain the needed papers is through illegal means, for large sums of money paid to unscrupulous profiteers who know the right pockets to grease. Concerns have been expressed by many that such restrictions imposed by the new
Wait a
government
second.
are a
That's the
sign of
bus that should have brought Ludmila home. Oh, God. There were burnt corpses inside, unrecognizable. My God, Ludmila, are you still alive? What on earth happened to this place?
Wise. Brave men, too long have you suffered under the rule of this oppressive state. Today, this horrible regimen will meet its end with the election of the new president. People declare war on all hideous phantasms that have overshadowed our freedom. Man has to be free. Soldiers, we are fighting for freedom. Raise your flags and carry on. Uproot the old system and build a new world. Down with the relics of the old times, your children will be perfect. In their eyes you will be like gods, and gods indeed you will become. This sacrifice must be done. Thousands of people will die today, but their deaths will not be in vain. Die tonight and be reborn tomorrow. So, that was hideous propaganda. Did I miss anything anywhere? I'll just keep going. I'm here against my will. This is madness. This war makes no sense. But I have children. I have a wife at home. I fear for their safety. What kind of freedom is this if we are dragged into this insanity against our will? General Sotov asked us to erase the Church of Transfiguration from the face of the earth. A small wooden church. I landed this morning with 4 other soldiers on this narrow, rocky strand. We immediately saw the church. We were expecting at least a cathedral, surrounded by dozens of fanatic worshippers. Isn't that supposed to have 2 P's? Whatever, nitpicking. But it is just a wooden church with no soul in sight. They lied to us. They found only 3 old monks. 3 monks. They greeted us and offered us food. In their sad naivete, they had no idea we were sent to kill them in the name of the new order. Poor things, they didn't know their ideas were not compatible with this wonderful new world. A world that I hope will never come to be. We were constantly receiving orders through the radio. The monks heard what we were being told. We couldn't do it. We were unceremoniously ordered to execute them on the spot. But how could we kill these innocent old men? What could justify such atrocity? We all pray to God to watch over our souls. If anyone finds this note, know that we, the 5 soldiers, I am not going to butcher those names, died along with the 3 monks, refusing to play the devil's games. Which document was that called? Unexpected Heroes? So did I not get all the documents in chapter 1? No, I did. I think I did. That's the only collectible I got? Okay, items. Whatever. How many? Okay, moving on.
Looks like a generator that is connected to the tank. Can you hear me? What the hell happened here? Listen, can you hear me? Have you seen a young girl near the cemetery?
They have slaughtered us. We must sink that cursed battle cruiser.
What? Listen, I can't...
There's a terminal down there that will remotely control this tank. Go and activate it.
I cannot get involved in this.
Listen, you selfish idiot. That girl is probably dead if she was caught in the crossfire. But something far more terrible is afoot. A demented maniac is on a rampage of slaughtering innocent people. If you sink the cruiser, we may all still have a chance to live. Do something good while there's still time.
Wait, I didn't get to read it. Soldier's Confession. General Satov kept desperately sending us messages with new orders. I felt him getting angrier and angrier. His orders become more and more hideous. He described in detail what we should do to the 3 monks. Terrible. He threatened us that if in 24 hours he wouldn't see the monks' bodies lying on the seashore, they'd bomb the entire island and have snipers hunt us like rats. General Satov can go to hell. This morning, the Novaya cruiser reached the coast. I watch in horror from our hiding place on the screen of the monitor, its silhouette rising ghostly through the thick fog. We'll die. I know we will die. Our only chance is the tank. Below I see a greasy smudge. October 23rd.
This is legit war.
This morning, for the first time, we saw the lightning through the thick fog. There's something unnatural about it, that's for sure. I see General Satov cursing when he raises his eyes toward the sky. With each mission we finish, the strange phenomena seems to intensify more and more. I don't care what the scientists say. To me, it looks more like a sign from God. I remember my grandma told me, when I was a child, about the prophecies in the Bible, about the signs that will show at the end of the world. The air around us is charged with this energy. It seems that it is about to obliterate everything any minute now. Below I see a greasy smudge. CRB R4. I'm sure that is significant. Selected icon in dust. Icon of Christ. Just by reading the prayer on the back of the icon, strange feelings overwhelm my heart. Have mercy on us, O God, have mercy on us. Deliberately have I imitated bloody, thirsty Cain, O Lord, enlivening my flesh while murdering my soul by striking it with my evil deeds. I have not resembled Abel in his righteousness, O Jesus, never having offered to you actions worthy of God, pure gifts, an appropriate sacrifice, an unembellished life. Like Cain, O my wretched soul, my offering to the Creator of all has been filthy deeds, a polluted sacrifice, and a worthless life. And like him, I now stand condemned. You form my flesh and bones as a potter. O my Creator, my Redeemer, and my Judge, by molding clay into flesh and infusing in it the breath of life. Accept me now as I return to you. O my Savior, I confess the sins which I have committed, the wounds which murderous thoughts like thieves within me have inflicted on my soul and body. Though I have sinned, O Savior, I know that in your love for mankind your punishment is merciful and your compassion profound. Seeing my tears, you will run to me as the father calling his lost son. So picked up the icon of Christ. Oh, it's a hidden door.
looks like it's missing a few components. I don't want to carry it around without a reason.
Stalin dies after 29-year-old. His successor not announced. U.S. watchful. Eisenhower says, worst city crisis, blah, blah, blah. Eisenhower plans to... I cannot read all that. Probably could, but not going to try. If it was that important, they would have us read it closer up. Is that it? Wait. I think I have to do something here. Something. Excuse me. What? I could hit the control button. Or tab. What's the tab button gonna do when I can't do anything else? It looks like there's a code here. Let me see if there's any kind of like... Okay, no, I don't know why vibrations is on. Controls. Shift to sprint. I check your items. C to check you found collectibles. Control to zoom. Yeah, that did not help me at all. I know the CRBR4 has to be important, but I'm not sure why it won't let me do anything here. Did I like miss something maybe? Sorry. Like I think I missed something. Okay, let's just try to see if we can find something to help us out in that place. Picked up radio receiver. To cemetery. Okay, I think we can just move on. Why'd they spell it like that? There we
Is
go.
anyone there?
It's me, the soldier on the beach.
Right. I'm down in some shelter.
Good job. Seems you still have a heart. Bastards. They told us we were coming here to free the monks. But when we got here, they ordered us to kill them all. How could we? But there isn't much time left. See that terminal beside you? It controls the tank you've seen on the beach.
I see it.
There must be a way to connect to the tank. There's a password somewhere. One of the dead soldiers had it. Maybe he wrote it on one of his notes. When you find it, type it in the terminal and follow the instructions.
I understand. But listen, why would anyone do such a thing?
What? I can't hear you. They're probably listening to our conversation. Just hurry up.
Okay, where can I enter this password? Okay.
Damn it.
Oh. Where'd I find that generator? Go. Dang it. Okay. Oh. He left. There we go.
Right. Now, it's not a good idea to remain here in the open. Come on! Destroy that damn cruiser! Is this even working?
Are you still alive? You've done it. The cruiser is sinking. Great job.
It must have been an hour since the explosion. I woke up and tried to find a way out. My knees were shaking. Outside, desolation filled the air. I wasn't sure anymore if that was snow around me or was it ashes. I managed to escape to my car, but Ludmila was nowhere to be found.
The darker the night, the brighter the stars. The deeper the grief, the closer is God or to God.
I barely made it home alive. My back hurts like hell.
It is not true, alright? They are trying to lure you into believing this nonsensical conspiracy. They are fanatics. Who in their right mind would believe that in this day and age someone would want to exterminate a community of defenseless monks? Seriously, there is scientific proof that in the Colima region there are surges of methane gas leaking from the ground almost each year. The huge explosions were caused by the gas suddenly catching fire, not because of a military action. I know that some would like to believe that an Orwellian society is upon us, but that is simply not the truth.
What the hell? So they're trying to cover it up. And I almost got myself killed out there. I'm not even sure if what I did was, after all, the right thing to do. And I have no idea how to find Ludmila, or if something happened to her. Damn it. All these pills must have interfered with my sister's mental health. It's an abnormal amount of pills. Looks like the old factory has been reopened. Our mother always had something mysterious in her eyes.
I'm reading. Mom. Mom died. I've been alone for almost a week. I feel awful. I will never forget that night. It all started with an awful noise from the closet. I was in the bathroom. I went there, and in the light of the flickering bulb, I saw her gasping for air, her face distorted in a terrifying expression. Chilled to the bone, I started screaming. That was all I could do. Why the hell didn't I get a knife to cut out that damn rope? Oh my god. Even now my hair stands on the back of my head. I screamed for help, but no one answered. No one. I was alone until morning. Only then did I recover from my fear and call you. Then the police. Only then did the neighbors duck their heads out the window, curious to find out what had happened. But one thing I will never forget, the door. The apartment door was wide open that night. It may seem like an insignificant detail, one might even think Mom opened it, but I have a sinister feeling. That night, the devil himself was in this house. At least the ringing stops after I did that. I'm gonna put that away for a minute, and then I'll read it in a second.
Why do all the doors need to be locked in this house?
Yes, what do you want?
Hello? Ludmilla?
No. This is Lazarus. I'm her brother.
Mr. Lazarus? Oh, thank God you answered. My name is Laura. I'm a journalist at the local newspaper. But don't worry, I didn't call to ask any uncomfortable questions.
That's good to know. And why did you call?
You see, I'm a friend of your sister's. We got close after your mother's death, but I haven't been able to get a hold of her for a while now.
What do you mean?
She hasn't been answering the phone. I came to her apartment the other day and found the entrance door open. I entered, but there was no sign of her. Only the living room was open. The rest of the apartment was locked up. Is she with you now?
No. I talked to her on the phone a few hours ago. She said she was at the cemetery.
What? That makes no sense. Why would she go to the cemetery at this hour? It's outside the city, plus the whole place was turned upside down by General Dotov. Listen, Mr. Lazarus, I'll drop by to discuss this right away. We need to find out what happened to her.
Let's hope I can trust her.
Hey, the cat's back.
You don't seem to care that much about all this, do you?
He's like, nah, couldn't care less. You were messing up that record, baby. Okay. Ludmilla's dreams. Ludmilla dreamed of a day when she would be free of this nightmare. All of my life I have been a docile obedient and fearful person. Maybe time has come to make a change. I lived in my mother's shadow for years. I'm sick and tired of it. Any discussion, no matter how meaningless, leads to my father. Sometimes I sit and wonder if she hasn't gone completely mad. Damn, I'm so tired of her. I'm tired of being sent to the post office to send letters to monasteries. I have to put an end to this sick behavior, or I will go crazy, just like her. To be honest, I would like to see my father, too. I imagine a wise monk who has left this world behind and who knows, may even have divine powers. Maybe he's a living saint. It may sound naive, but I strongly believe that even in this day and age, this cruel world can still offer saints. I heard rumors from Father Abraham that my father would live somewhere in Ukraine. I listened to his advice and kept the secret to myself. I don't even want to imagine what scandal my mother would cause. Maybe she would even want to go there. I'm seriously thinking about getting the needed documents and embarking on a journey of finding him, to know him better, to make peace with my troubled childhood. Who knows, maybe in the end I'll be able to reunite all four of us and put an end to this ridiculous story. Who knows? You can turn off now.
So I understand that we have 5 more minutes. Okay, let's talk about Father Abraham, all right? Everyone knows him, but not everyone knows about his past. This is important because you'll certainly meet him. Dear fellow citizens, just by looking out the window, we can all see the church where this individual serves. That blue building with the golden roof that cost us, the taxpayers, a fortune. This man, as I will not call him a priest, started his spiritual life somewhere in England as a Roman Catholic priest, far from Romania's now defunct communist regime. 40 years ago, dear listeners, his name was on everyone's lips. During that time, a series of uncertain but scandalous events took place in his life, culminating with the death of his own son. Some of you may not know that the Roman Catholic priests are not allowed to get married, but you know what he did? He had an affair with a woman, and she ended up killing herself after. How convenient. Now about the son. At that time, the press said the boy was just the victim of a car accident. Again, how convenient. After giving up the priestly clothing of the Roman Catholic Church, Abraham moved to Romania, where he discovered Eastern Orthodox Christianity and chose the path of monasticism. He is now, as you may know, a hieromonk. That is, I understand, both a monk and a priest, being highly appreciated by the faithful. Yet again, what a convenient turn of events. Don't you see a pattern? This man sure knows how to get whatever he wants. So that is his story. What's my opinion of him? This man is no priest. He's a fraud and, worst of all, a murderer. He is a man that got away with murder.
This damn door won't open!
Yeah, that's why. He didn't want it to. These creepy things.
Where are those things coming from? Damn it! I'm stuck in this place.
I didn't mean to shut it on. Huh? Wait. I can't get past him. Shut this door. Here, you guys can have privacy. Okay, I was hoping they'd go away. Oh, hello?
Ludmilla? I didn't know you were home. Thank God. I was afraid I lost you.
Help! Help! Lazarus, help!
Stay calm. We need to get to the closest.
No! Oh, God. What on earth is that?
Ah, what the devil? Oh my God. Stay back. Just look away.
Whoa. Ew, this is gross.
The corpses seem fresh. They must have died not long ago. This is deeply disturbing.
You
What
think?
could have caused such an amount of blood? What the hell?
Oh my God. What is that?
He popped out.
This
like
is
it's
getting out of
me.
control.
I'm the cause
Go
of
and
that
call the
blood.
police.
It's me, your boy.
I don't have a tape.
Oops, no. I wanted to read that. Neighbors report. And I thought my family were a bunch of freaks. This is disgusting. We finished installing the equipment in their apartment last week. Our son, don't want to butcher that name, helped me by distracting the girl. I wouldn't say there was anything special about them. Their life is quite boring, but nonetheless, we will submit a weekly report. We are honored to provide such great service to our country, and we promise to keep an eye on any suspicious activity that may arise. Regarding the accusations that we may also conduct an illegal business in the adult film industry, this is yet another proof that hostile people wish us to have never moved to Romania from Serbia. Our records are clean and we have nothing to hide. To prove our undying loyalty towards the party and the new regime, we are willing to pay from our own funds for surveillance equipment to be installed in the whole apartment building, thus making it easier for the services to impose the new law on the disobedient. Blah, blah, blah. The party can go to hell. Below I can see swears and coffee stains. It is clear that they struggled a lot to come up with these honest words. Karma food products, dry dog food, waffles, caramel waffles. I'm guessing we can find a tape around here. It's like a hamster cage or like gerbil, I don't know. Guinea pig.
We inform you that our neighbors from above, Martha and her daughter Ludmilla, are still pursuing hostile activity against the country. With the equipment you provided, we managed to extract information about their actions during the last 4 months. We are absolutely sure that the two of them donated an important sum of money to the Orthodox parish led by Father Abraham for the construction of the new cathedral. Also, we inform you that in the intercepted telephone calls, Martha had discussions with the priest in which she denigrated the Romanian state and the new political regime. We suggest that drastic measures be taken immediately on these enemies of the state.
Party with Ramona. Okay, there's the tape. That doesn't classify as a or collectible or an item? Weird. Confused. Yeah, I picked it up.
I don't have a tape. I should look around for some clues to what happened here. This is all covered in blood.
Oh, okay. I got something.
In the coming years, this industry will explode. But it is not enough just to film boring and predictable scenes with actors paid with a lot of money. We must innovate. We must be the pioneers of a new type of art. An obscene and scandalous form of art. Secretly filmed. Conditioning the so-called actors. Confused. Let me explain. What do we produce? Erotic movies. Who are the actors? Simple people who have no idea of our intentions. How much do we pay them? Almost nothing. We just promise them various favors. How do we film? This is where things get interesting. We secretly videotape them. Our most successful production is the one with our neighbor from above, whom we've been spying on for a while now. Oh, she's so naive. Poor Ludmila. She had no idea what she was getting herself involved in. We had placed surveillance throughout her apartment. I must admit that she was one of the best girls I have ever worked with. So full of surprises. So desperate to get what she wants. Who knows? Perhaps I'll even keep my word and give her what I've promised. Or not.
Ludmilla! Ludmilla, are you in there? Listen, you're not safe.
It doesn't matter anymore. Why do you care? You've been away for years.
Just open the door. Ludmilla, we have to leave.
Leave me alone.
God damn you, crazy girl. If you don't come out, I'll break down the door.
Careful, Mr. Lazarus. My friends from the police department know I'm here. You don't want to do anything stupid.
This is crazy. Who the hell are you and how did you get in?
Language, Mr. Lazarus. We talked on the phone. Now, open the door and show us all what you've done.
No. No. This is not possible. I just talked to her a few moments ago. No. No. You heard her too, didn't you?
Yes. But for the moment, let's keep our minds clear and examine the situation. I met Ludmila a while ago when I offered to do some investigations on Martha's death. I reported on her suicide, but there were some things that didn't add up.
Hello?
Good
evening. This is Father Abraham Marcus. May I speak to Miss Ludmila?
I'm her brother, Lazarus. Unfortunately, Ludmila is... she's dead, Father.
God have mercy. I've had this feeling of uneasiness ever since your mother passed away. We need to talk in person. Phones are not safe anymore. I'll come by the apartment.
Thank you for being here, Father.
What a hideous murder. As much as I hate it, I must confess to you that this place bears deep and old wounds. I've known your family for years, and I've learned a lot of things in time, but most of them were told to me during confession. As a priest, I took an oath not to divulge such secrets.
It's fine. Your presence here brings us a bit of comfort, and that's enough for now.
Take your time, and gather your thoughts, Mr. Lazarus. In the meantime, I'll read some prayers for the departed.
September 26th, 1968. Vladimir P. is welcomed down the path of monasticism under the guidance of Abraham Marcus, his spiritual father at the Kolima monastery. Remember, brother, until you have suffered much in your heart, you cannot learn humility. Kitty. He must be dirty. He's always cleaning himself. I know she's in there, but I didn't know if there was anything else I could look at. Okay, I don't know. Okay, here's a tape though. Ludmilla. Yeah, I'm gonna check out this tape. Wait, can I? Okay. Ooh, cool. Okay, give me...
I'm not watching this. Why would my sister get involved with these deranged people? Did they murder her?
Oh, here we go. I had a crush on this girl when I was a kid. Back when I was a dumb teenager, there was this girl, Ramona, 1 year older than me, who used to hang out with us. Us boys started to make fun of how she had to wear a bra. But one by one, as we ourselves were growing up, we began seeing her as hot instead of the girl whose breasts were bouncing when we ran around. Inevitably, we started inventing stories about her, how she'd hook up with older guys. Even made up adventures we each had with her. She slowly withdrew from the group, yet seemingly grew into the persona we projected on her. Her way of talking, dressing, and behaving changed. She didn't give any of the boys from our group the time of day anymore, which in turn made us want her even more. One time, not long before I left home, I met her on one of the dark alleys near our block. It was late and there was no one else in sight. I grabbed her from behind. She turned around and tried to slap me, but I caught her hand and pushed her into a fence. I kissed her against her will. She tried fighting back, but then stopped. Instead, she told me with disgust that I had no idea what I was doing, that I kissed like a little boy, not the men she had before. It annoyed me, but I felt that behind her mask of composure, she was afraid. I backed away and left. We never talked again after that. She never mentioned it to anyone, but I always avoided her. I had been a little shit and I knew it. I was too much of a coward to own up to what I did. that what he did was messed up. Now we can talk to that new addition to our story.
The level of brutality is inhuman.
Makes me think of your mother. If you would have been there, you would have seen it. There were clear signs of violence on her body.
Oh, the train key. How's she so still? Well, she's moving slightly, but she has like barely any expression. She's dead in the eyes. Nothing else to click, really.
A part of the sink was chipped off. Her head seems to have been smashed against it.
We have to be strong, Mr. Lazarus. Your sister never believed that your mother hanged herself. She simply refused to. We were on a mission to find the truth together.
Gross.
We need to find more about your family's past, and your long-estranged father may be key to this. Lumila had plans to visit the Rosenau Monastery. She had information from Father Abraham that your father may live there, but I'm not going. Not with all the social turmoil in this country.
I'll go. Will you stay and watch over her body? I should talk to Father Abraham to bless this place. I'll leave for Rosenau tomorrow morning to look for my father.
A wise idea. Your father served his apprenticeship at that monastery for almost 8 years. I'm not sure he's still there, though. Try to look for a small chapel not far from the church. He used to pray there often. Perhaps at least you'll find some clues about him. God bless you, Mr. Lazarus.
I left toward the Rosenau Monastery early in the morning. I couldn't help but picture myself meeting my father after all those years. How I'd need to tell him that his wife and daughter had passed away.
December 21st, early in the morning.
When I arrived at the monastery grounds, I left my car behind and decided to take a walk. I'm still unable to grasp that my sister is dead, but this fresh mountain air makes me feel oddly comfortable. I really hope I can find some clues about my father here. Never thought I'd set foot in such a place, but I have to continue my sister's journey. It's the least I can do. Looking back now, I abandoned her when she needed me most. I was a selfish idiot. Hello? Did I just see a ghost? Who on earth would do such a thing? He was brutally murdered. There's something deeply disturbing about this place.
Hello, my friend. You look familiar.
Yes, we met in the Kalima region.
Yes, we've destroyed the battleship. Unfortunately, General Zotov wasn't aboard. So, this isn't over yet.
What do you mean?
Do you know how to play guitar?
No.
It is the only thing that brings me comfort these days.
Listen, what's going on? What happened here? There are corpses all over the place.
It is called war. War against humanity. I followed General Zotov's trail from Kolyma and ended up here. It seems his soldiers were dispatched here a while ago. They forced all the monks to dig their own graves before shooting them in the back of the head. Executions, like in the times of the Soviet Revolution. They hanged the monastery elder and took pictures of him as a trophy. When I got here last night, they were drunkenly celebrating their foul deeds. Unlucky for them.
What do you mean?
I killed them all. Bastards. Their minds have been poisoned by Zotov's promises of freedom and riches. Promises of a country like no other under the sun. But his days are numbered too.
He's sitting on a document. And a key.
Can you talk? That wound in your chest looks serious. You need help. We must get you to a hospital.
Yeah, if you say so. With that madman over there, we won't be able to go anywhere. That sick maniac stabbed me. He left me to bleed out here like a pig.
I'll look for something to patch that wound. Hold on.
Could you find something for the pain too? It's too much.
All I can do is try. Oh, emergency bandage. Oh, okay, there's a lot of medicine in here. Empty syringe. Morphine. I think that was it.
I'm still weak, but at least I can try to fight back now. Listen, you have to find me a gun. I know it sounds rather grim, but we have to take down that demented murderer.
Are you sure you can use a gun right now?
It's him or us. Unless you're willing to shoot him yourself, I don't have a choice. Find me a gun.
Okay. Oh, he left. There's a key. Here is the bloodied document. They have gathered around the fire pit, counting and indexing all the valuables they requisitioned from the Rosana Monastery. This morning they hanged the monastery elder. They sang and drank booze, celebrating their despicable deeds. My blood boils with hatred towards them, and all this bloodshed for gold. The capture is to be taken by the party. The gold to be melted and given to the poor, they say. The soldiers were told that the people will receive gold bars. I know I'm half insane, but not nearly as delusional as they are to believe this. Whatever General Zotov needs this sheer amount of gold for, it is only to serve his own agenda. Maybe he just needs it for manufacturing something? I'll worry about that later. Sorry, I sit in a funny way sometimes, and I had to unsit that way. Hey, I'll worry about that later. Now I have to think about how I will avenge those poor defenseless men that perished at the hands of these brutes. Bullets? Too easy. They deserve something more spectacular than a quick death. Oh, an axe. That would be a befitting these brave men. Yes, I also saw a circular saw around here. I think I'll prepare something special for the private who wrapped the noose around the elder's neck. Okay. Like, did I see any, like, guns this way? Or do I have to go the other way? I think I have to go the other way. I just wasn't sure. I didn't want to miss anything that way. Well, we see her again.
This feels like a bad idea. How do I know that you won't kill me, too?
You don't. What? Excuse me, what? I guess I'm gonna just have to go back. Imagine walking at this pace the whole game. I'd be a little annoying. Just a tad.
Jesus! Why did you kill him?
Because for a moment, it looked like you'd be dumb enough to give him a weapon. But I'm a forgivable person. Now, take his fancy equipment.
Listen, I don't know what you're up to, but don't include me.
Like it or not, we are now in this together. You destroyed that cruiser, remember? You're up to your neck in all of this. And whatever you came here to do, you need me.
Damn you.
I'm already damned. Now, search the body and watch your step. Don't try anything stupid.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is, okay, turn up my mic a little. Okay. Hopefully you can hear me good. I had to turn down the speaker a little, so I tried to fix that, but we'll see. Walkie-talkie. Key.
Hey, listen. I think I saw someone. A little girl? This makes no sense. I'm gonna check it out.
No, no, do not enter. I said do not enter. It's a trap. This thing is rigged. Oh God, no, no.
It's locked.
Okay, what's this way?
Right. We must keep quiet from now on. We are not alone. There's a huge operation in this area.
Really? I can't see anything.
Quiet! We must put an end to it. The army of General Zotov is close to us. They're digging for gold. Huge amounts. They killed all the monks and peasants in the area and brought hideous creatures with 4 arms.
What?
You must help me stop this. We have to kill them.
Absolutely not.
We have to. After all you've seen, you still doubt what I'm saying? God damn it, believe me, I'm not crazy.
What the hell was that?
Saint, okay, was canonized on September 26, 1988 at the age of only 12. Saint Ivana passed away after a short suffering caused by severe trauma. Her body was brought to the monastery by the waters of the Rosenau River from the upper regions of the Bran village. She was laid to rest by the monks, and soon her incorrupt body started working miracles. Saint Ivana of Rosenau, pray to God for us.
Something is missing here.
Okay, that's obviously gonna open later.
Strange.
Come back.
This is truly fascinating. This place resembles some kind of laboratory. If I were to believe Father Abraham, Dad used to pray here.
I was brought by the monastery elders to one of their sanctuaries. As I stepped inside, sparks of bright energy splashed around me. I couldn't help myself but touch them. It was a weird energy that engulfed me. I had to learn more about this. That is why I was brought here, to witness what most are not capable of, the uncreated energies that connect the creation with the Creator. And there I was, the sanctuary was awaiting its newest apprentice.
It must have been written...
Okay. During the first days at the monastery, the apprentice begins the process of initiation. It is imperative to have strong knowledge about the intricate laws of nature before trying to contemplate the essence of affinity.
I should look around for what's missing.
Apprentices, draw near and witness the miracles of nature, yet this is mere nothing if it is not tempered with wisdom and faith, the holy fire, and all purifying gift from God.
Something is missing here. I need something to make this work.
Here's matches. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. I'm tempted to go back. I know that I wasn't supposed to, because that poor guy will probably die, but I think there's a document in there or something, so...
God in heavens, what have I done?
Nothing good. I don't know if there was a way to save him or not. Picked up power core.
Is this gold? No wonder General Zotov was interested in this place.
There it is. You see? Monsters with 4 arms. Listen, I'm gonna wait here. You go and see what the hell is going on. The regime is obsessed with gold. They call it redistribution of wealth or something like that. Try to disrupt this hideous operation. If possible, kill all of them.
I'm not going to kill anyone, all right?
Due to the sudden worsening of the weather, we will have to temporarily abandon the gold digging operation in this region. We will leave in the coming hours. Final dispositions. 1. The diggings will be carried on by industrial drones specifically programmed for this task. 2. The 5th detachment will remain behind, tasked with the requisitioning of the valuable assets of the monastery and its surroundings. For this purpose, auxiliary war ammunition was provided. 3. In order to facilitate the confiscation operation, extended rights have been given to the soldiers, namely to shoot anyone interfering without the need to make the perpetrator arrested or prosecuted. This measure may seem radical, but it is absolutely necessary for the plan to be carried out impeccably. General Zotov. Find 15 documents. Beyond the requisition of the gold containing goods, I was more concerned with the careful examination of the various mechanisms that we found in this region. Some of them are new, others are of considerable age. I am familiar with this sort of objects, and I believe that such peculiar technology can be of great value to the party. The one from the ruins of the bell tower eludes me, though. It is made up of a series of rotatable discs. At first glance, nothing seemed complicated nor particularly useful, but a trained eye can see that an additional piece is missing from the center of the mechanism. Perhaps an energy source? I asked a monk from the monastery. People said he would engage in alchemy rituals to explain how this mechanism works. I tried to befriend him at first and showed him that this technology aroused my interest. The man stubbornly looked away and did not say a word. I shot him dead on the spot. General Zotov.
I should take a look around before messing with this thing.
Hey, you hear me? What's the situation over there?
There's nobody here that we could kill, that's for sure. It seems that whoever was here has already left. What remains of the extraction is run mostly by machines.
They're not machines. They're demons in the service of the devil.
There's some kind of generator at the bottom of the mine. It seems to be providing energy to the drones.
Okay. So this way. Wasn't sure if anything was over there besides. Oh wait. They won't let me go. Now what?
It doesn't work for now.
Okay, I'm guessing the next thing is supposed to make it rise up.
Something is missing here. I need to make sense of all this. There's something unnatural about these vines.
There we go.
I saw you. I saw you earlier in the forest. She looks like she's sleeping. I admit that all of this seems eerie, but strangely, it doesn't inspire fear in me.
Dang, I keep, like, losing myself. lost. This is the first time in the game I felt lost. Let's meet. There. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, I'm confused about this puzzle. Isn't that right? I think. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. This is kind of annoying. Hmm. I'm not sure about that. I know there isn't a whole lot left, but I'm not sure what to do on that. Oops, sorry. I'm not sure what to do on that, so I might have to stop for the day. Thank you for joining me, and I appreciate it if you decided to join me. I've never heard of this game before yesterday. I only found out about it when I was looking for games like Payne's Creek Killings. It's pretty cool so far. I like the scenery, it's like gorgeous. I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you all take care. Bye. Have a good day.